Welcome back to our channel!
So, for now, we are going to give you the 10 small pavilions
of the Expo 2020.
Yes, some of them have freebies like coffees.
So why we are going to share the small pavilions? Because these pavilions that oftenly forget to visit because they are small ones.
Yeah.
But it's a worth to visit, and it's like maybe 5 minutes going into their inside, while the big pavilions needs to be at least 30 minutes. So without further ado, let's go with the top 10.
Hi. Cheese.
These 10 pavilions is not on particular order. It's based on our opinion. So now, this is the top 10.
First, we're going to Myanmar.
Upon entering Myanmar Pavilion, you can see their traditional clothes. After the traditional clothes, you can find these traditional musical instruments of Myanmar. And after that, this cool looking jar. And our favorite of them all, these Instagrammable, colorful umbrellas, of course with the design of Myanmar culture. And finally, their traditional chariot.
Second,
What do you think is the second?
Vietnam, of course.
As upon entering Vietnam Pavilion, their main design is made of bamboo. And this amazing free concert of their traditional musical instrument. Then you will find the mini figurines that has their traditional clothes. And these mind-blowing stones, if you hit with a wooden mallet, it will sound like a xylophone. Innovative design of a bike made from bamboo.
Third is
Fiji.
Here we are in the small island of Fiji. The first thing that you will see, their traditional boat that they used for catching fish. And in the side, there is a picture frame that looks like you went to Fiji. Different emoticons that represent their cultures. And the biggest shell.
What's your fourth?
Of course, in the Africa, Nigeria.
Now I will show you the Nigeria.
In this pavilion, you can see a lot of art or sculpture that comes from Nigeria. But the most amazing of all is this piece of art that coming from the scrap metals and turns into a horse.
fifth,
the island of Mauritius.
And now in the island of Mauritius, you can see a surfboard that with a background of the Mauritius island and these different flowers, fruits that has a picture of their touristic place. There is a section in pavilion that looks like a coral reefs, and in the end it's a forest that represent the nature in the Mauritius island.
six is, so this pavilion has freebies of a big coffee. You can choose any flavor that is available.
Yeah, and it's like a big like
Big
Starbucks.
But I think you should give him a tip.
Yeah, it's free.
Because it's
I
free.
gave the tip because it's a good coffee.
Like you're in the Starbucks.
So it is
Rwanda.
Now it's Rwanda. So far, this is my favorite pavilion because I like the coffee. I'm a coffee lover. Once you enter, there is a lot of displays that represent their country, Rwanda. Here's the guy that's making the coffee, and that is for free. So now we are going to enjoy a free coffee from Rwanda Pavilion. We ordered a one latte and one cappuccino. Now I'm drinking the free coffee from Rwanda Pavilion. So now I'm going to taste it. It's nice. You know, this coffee is free, but don't forget to tip the guy that was making the coffee because it's very, very good.
And then next, this is also giving a free coffee.
But this is a very, very, very strong
Yes,
coffee.
Strong coffee. So they're just giving like this small cup of coffee.
And that is
Ethiopia.
Now let's go to another African country, Ethiopia. The first thing that you will see is the oldest bones of a human. It is excavated in Ethiopia. Since they are introducing their coffee, you can find a different kind of coffee bean in the inside. And of course, if there is a coffee bean, that means there is a free taste of coffee. Thank you. Another free coffee from Utopia. This is a pure coffee. It's very nice as well. I just had one full cup of coffee, so I only tried very little amount.
Next is,
this one is a bit borderline with small and big pavilions.
this one I think it's in Europe.
Yes.
European country.
It's I cannot consider it a big and big pavilion. I can't consider it also small, maybe average, but we put it on the small category because their pavilion is a bit small than the others.
So what is it?
It's Latvia.
So the first thing I notice is this bulb. That it's like a floating bulb, but it's getting light on. These 3D printed prosthetics and their unique drones that was used for monitoring. This is the fastest go-kart made in Latvia. So this is their example of their show. They have 3 shows and this is one of them.
Ulit yung drone.
On this section, if you stand in the middle, you can see in all the mirrors there that you are on their reflections. And in the end, you can take a picture, a free picture from them.
So we're heading to the next one. What is it?
Next one is, it's not a given name, it's not a family name, it's Suriname.
As soon as you enter, you can see a big print of the country Suriname. This hallway that is like you are in their garden. And now this one is like you are inside their forest.
I think one of the best small pavilions.
This is my favorite because in the entrance they have beautiful decorations
In their door.
Yeah.
And it's like you are going inside of one of their popular destination.
Angkor Wat. So you know where is Angkor Wat? It's in
Cambodia.
Now for the best design that we have found for small pavilions. Here is Cambodia. You see in their entrance and exit, it's like a gate from the Angkor Wat. You can also see the traditional sculptures from Cambodia. And they are so proud with their ocean, so the next one is the oceans. In this section represent their most popular resources, which is the rice. And their tools that was being used in cultivating it. And don't forget the Angkor Wat, which is the last thing to see.
So that's it for now.
For our top 10 small pavilions.
See you in our next video, guys. Bye!
Bye-bye!